speaker. We'd like to invite Kevin Jones, who lives at Warrigal Stirling, and he's been there for 4 years. And Kevin lives in the community of Warrigal Stirling called Coran, I think it is, Kevin.
That's
Coran.
correct. Yeah.
And he's going to just give your perspectives about what you've heard today, Kevin. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Helen. Hi, ladies. It's a pleasure to be asked to provide some feedback about all of these aspirations coming to fruition that Srijana outlined in one of her slides. All the interdisciplinary collaboration has gone on, and the many trying and unexpected scenarios that arise in aged care. I'm an 80-year-old retired pharmacist, but I have had many other businesses, and one thing I do know about is customer care. And when I first came here, I came from, like the lady that Prosper mentioned, from a small farm, and I found the claustrophobia overbearing. And one of the nurses said to me, well, look, you have to understand that the sorts of things that you formerly did that were your sort of de rigueur leisure activities, reading and horse riding and all the other things that are part of a normal full health life, now become mandatory. That you have to reassess your situation within these four walls. And that was a wonderful lesson in pragmatism about being a patient in an aged care facility. It took me maybe 6 months to get to the point where I learned acceptance for the change in my circumstances, and as it so often happens in life, when you accept things, you start to learn gratitude, and that lesson was brought home to me when one particular night I had a nurse come into. She'd heard me screaming in my room, and she asked me what was wrong, and I said I was lonely and depressed. And she sat on the edge of my bed and said, I know a little bit about that. Would you like to talk? And she said to me, she was a Ugandan nurse. She said to me, when I was 3 years old, my parents were shot in front of me and thrown into a creek. And I escaped, and after many years of tribulation, I'm here, and I'm married to one of my countrymen, and I couldn't be happier with my life. Those sorts of things are watersheds in an old man's mind when he thinks about the things that he didn't do right and things that he didn't do that he should have done. So in general, I've got to say that I'm just overwhelmed by the sorts of things that you ladies have raised, because all of it is the meat of our existence here. We have such compassion, such wonderful acceptance and forgiveness. The staff are not afraid to hold your hand and put their arm around you and tell you better. There's a whole range of human exchange that goes beyond making sure your medicines are right. So in summary, I could go on forever, but I just want to say that I am so impressed with the people that I have encountered in this 144-bed facility. Srijana is an archetypal leader, and the couple of ladies that have been here before have been wonderfully supportive as well. And I strongly urge those of you who are watching this telecast with a view to becoming an international carer, that I couldn't recommend it more highly in terms of your own well-being spiritually, and the well-being of those you care for. Thank you.
Kevin, thank you so much for those wonderful reflections. And I really appreciate you saying it from the heart, really from your experience. Thank you so much indeed.
Thank you.